guys, thank you for coming back and following me along. I'm continuing my acting series and I'm excited to share about today's video. But I will have some other videos coming up. I have some different content planned, so I'm super excited for that. But for now, we're going to continue on the acting journey. So today we're going to talk about acting and hair. So let's talk about it. Oh, we gonna talk about it. When I first came into the acting journey, hair was such a big stressor for me. I feel like we just tend to just switch up our hair so much, and that's what I experienced. Like, I would have braids one day, I would have straight hair another day, curl hair another day, and I would always freak out like, my headshot looks different than what my hair looks like right now. And I always would thought that was an issue. I thought that was a problem. And it was something that was kind of stressful for me, and I would kind of try to find resources for that, but I wasn't really able to. Thankfully, I do have an awesome acting coach who helped me kind of maneuver through that. So shout out to Christine Horn. But let's talk about it. So acting and journey in hair. So side note, so right now in the industry there's kind of a shift when it comes to black hair and acting. So before, it used to be a known thing that a lot of the hairstylists on set just were not able to do black hair, and so really you would just kind of prepare to just do your own hair, honestly, or you can just kind of risk it and see if it turned out good. But now I'm starting to see a shift in the industry, which is really awesome, and I'm excited to see that. But I always just come prepared just in case. Like, my motto is just always come prepared, because you just never know. So right now where I'm at, I've kind of created a system for myself when it comes to hair and acting. So it's no longer a stress as it used to be, because it was stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It was so stressful. I would think that, oh my gosh, like, what if my hair looks different than my headshots? What are they gonna say? What are they gonna think? Is it gonna be a problem? And looking back now, I kind of feel silly for thinking that way, but that was an honest concern. Like, I wasn't sure. So now, just with some experience, I'm just kind of learning that it's not as big of a deal as I had made it out to be. And really, what's the most important thing is that you are dressing for the character. So for instance, let's say I have natural hair in my headshots and I have braids and I have an audition come up. What's most important is that I style my braids in the way that my character would wear them, or I would make my hair look the way that my character would wear them. So I'm not so stressed about, oh my gosh, does my hair have completely natural, or does it look exactly like my headshot? Like, I'm not really stressing about that anymore, but it's more so about making sure that my style matches my character. So at the end of the day, whether I have a braid, wig, or whatever it is, my main concern is that I'm matching my character. So with that, I've created more so a system for myself so that I'm not stressing on the day of an audition, and I'm able to focus more on the acting and memorization, which is more important than my hair. So my system I created is basically, I have narrowed it down to 2 looks that I vary, that I kind of go in between. And so the first one is the straight hair look. So I have natural hair and I don't like to put too much heat on my hair. So because of that, I go with a straight wig, because I don't want to be constantly putting heat in my hair or having to freak out the day of an audition that, oh my gosh, I have to straighten my hair on top of, remember, I was like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. So I stick with this straight wig when I feel like it fits the character. So that could be for anything. And I also make sure I have a straight hairstyle headshot as well as a curly hairstyle headshot. So I just make sure I have those 2 as just like a base, as a starter, which is what I would recommend. And then from there you can create more and more looks and more styles. But just having those 2, I think, really helps, and you're able to audition for more roles and be considered for more roles with the different styles. So the straight wig is one of my favorites. And then my second favorite, which I have been using more so these days, has been my clip-ins. I love clip-ins. I am obsessed with clip-ins. So for those who have natural hair, sometimes, you know, your twist out does not turn out the way you want it to, or you just sometimes you never know what you're gonna get, even if you use the same product and the same everything. Sometimes it just does not turn out the same. So I always use clip-ins, and I blend them with my natural hair in the front. And so this is when I want to have that curly look. And so these have come in handy so much. And I love these. So when I want to go for a curly look, I use these. And when I want to go straight look, I use this wig. This curly hair is human hair, and this wig is synthetic wig. So I picked that because the style stays the same, and I like the style of this wig. It kind of has that posh, sophisticated look to it. So I went with the synthetic for that one so that the style stays the same, and then when it gets old, I just rebuy it. And then for this one, I went with human so I can kind of refresh the curls, because I found a lot of the synthetic hair, curly hair, just gets really tangled really easily. And so it doesn't last as long. So that's what I do. But when I want to do something different, I also have a human hair U-part wig. So if I feel like I need to do a straight style that's different than what this looks like, then I will use this. Or if I feel like on set they may want to try something with heat or anything like that, then I would go with this human hair wig, so that I'm not really putting too much heat on my hair. Because story time. So the last time I was on set and someone did my hair, she didn't put any heat protectant on my hair, and I was like, oh heck no. So either a tip is, before, if you feel like your hair is gonna get done, make sure you put some heat protectant on your hair just in case, because you never know. Or just get a wig, or U-part wig, or a weave that can blend in with your hair, so that they're mostly frying the wig hair, not your hair. So those are my main things. So when I have an audition, I just kind of think about the character, and then depending on that, I would just basically choose between these two styles. Or if I need to think of something else, then I'll go with my other U-part wig. But that's pretty much it. I don't stress about it too much anymore, and honestly, it really is about the performance and the character, and making sure that you represent the character. So as long as you're doing that, and maybe your hair isn't too crazy, like if you have a lot of crazy blues and all that stuff, maybe invest in a few different wigs that you can utilize. Other than that, just honestly do your best and just create a system for yourself where you're just able to grab some hair and go without stressing about it, because honestly we have so many other things to stress about as actors, and hair should not be one of them. And clothing is another thing, which maybe I will do another video on that at some point. But yeah, those are just my tips as far as when it comes to hair in the acting industry. And I hope those tips help. If you have any questions or comments or experiences, I would love to hear your experiences on set when it comes to your hair. I love stories like that. So feel free to let me know, comment below what has your experience been like, and I hope these tips help. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.